husband and I read that book years ago, and it was the 5 love languages. Have y'all read that? It works. It really does. There's 5 prominent love languages, and it'll tell you what your husband's prominent love language is. He'll find out what yours is. So at night, y'all can sit on the couch and feed each other y'all's love language, and then your love tank feels full. If you don't, your husband's liable to go to work and is standing by the water fountain, and some whore comes in and feeds him his love language, and then he feels a tingle, and then Satan swoops in. Young girls, when y'all get through this, when you start going through these hormonal changes, it'll disrupt your sleep. Not everybody, but the majority of people, it will. And it did me. I haven't slept in years. And I said to my nurse practitioner, I can't sleep. And she said, do you want some Ambien? And I was like, I would love some Ambien. But will I get hooked on dope? Marijuana is not legal here in Kentucky, right? It's not in Tennessee either. Okay. I don't mean to scare y'all, but I travel all over the United States. And let me tell you something. Everybody is high on marijuana. Everybody. Everywhere I go, I walk down the street, walk in the elevator, and I didn't know what was happening for a long time, and I thought, who's boiling all this cabbage? My middle child is 23 now, and she is a beauty, and she is smart and hateful. Everything I did made her so mad. She had a bunch of little girls always spending the night, and the little girl stayed a couple of nights, so I did her laundry, and all I said, Katie, you're so tiny, your little underwear looks like a slingshot. And my baby looked at me and went, when that little girl left, I came back in. I said, what's wrong with me saying that her little panties look like a slingshot? I wish somebody'd say my panties look like a slingshot. My panties look like a catapult. You know when they pull that big thing back, put a ball in it and fling it and kill a bunch of people with it? That's what my panties look like. She enjoys office work. And for Santa Claus this past Christmas, she wanted a filing cabinet. And that's what she wanted. And she likes, big tape dispensers and all that kind of stuff. And in our house, she has offices set up all over our house. And she's always talked to herself. And we like to sneak and watch her because she'll be doing office work. She has her little Barbie phone and cell phones and old cordless phones, and she'll be calling people up and chewing them out over the phone. She says, well, if you can't get this order in, I'm taking my business elsewhere. She says she wants to work for Geico when she gets older. For her 8th birthday, you know how mamas will call you and say, what's she into? What can I get her? And I said, well, she needs office supplies. He would go over to her house and they'd watch movies. And he came home one night and he used to tell me everything. And I said, what y'all been doing? He said, well, we've been watching television and kissing on the couch. And I said, okay, baby, okay. That's all right. That's normal. But I said, before you know it, you've got your hand on somebody's leg, your arm around. And, things can get out of control. And I just say, slow it down. He looked at me like I was crazy. And he said, Mom, I've prayed about this. Nothing like that's going to happen. And I know he meant that. And all I could think of to myself was some of the nastiest things I ever did. Was at the Adams United Methodist Youth Fellowship on a hayride. I don't know what it was about hay that set me on fire.